for stopping by. If you can't tell because of this funky lighting, it's another fall gloomy day, so please bear with me. This is the best that I could do, but today I wanted to share a few of the fall pieces that I've added to my wardrobe. I'm starting to get to the point where I think maybe I should limit it to a specific number to kind of just limit those impulse purchases, which most of these were, and I always feel guilty when I do impulse purchases unless it's just something that's on like my master, wish list that I've been hunting for a long time. Some of those are the case and some are just simply impulse. But then also I see videos of people who do several hauls in one season and then I don't feel as bad. But I would still like to kind of minimize how many things I'm purchasing to really just make myself really be concise. Otherwise, I'll just end up with a lot of things that I don't need. So I'm just gonna dive right in and show you what I picked up. One of the impulse purchases was this blazer, although I was looking for a plaid blazer, so I can't say that this was a mistake purchase, although I didn't really pay attention that much to the lapel, which is kind of pointy, and I recently saw someone that I love that's a stylist that makes amazing videos have something very similar, and then I didn't feel as bad, which happens to all of us. Sometimes you just need to know that you didn't make a mistake. So I am happy that I got this, although I would say that it would be nice to have another plaid and maybe a lighter color as well, with more like of a cream or a gray mixed in. But I think that this is a good starting out option and does definitely tick a box off of my wish list. When you are shopping for blazers, I'd say big things to really check out is, the collar. Is it the way that you want it? Is the shape exactly what you're looking for? And also just like the placement of the buttons. There are some that start up really high, there are some that are low, what are you looking for? That's a way that I eliminate a lot of the blazers that are online. And, if you shop secondhand websites, there are tons of blazers, so it can be kind of hard to narrow down. But, just something to keep an eye out for. Another impulse purchase, but I can't say that I'm upset about it at all, is this vintage Christian Dior blazer. It's like a charcoal gray. It's double-breasted, but you'll see on the cutaways too, it's a little bit of a older style because the buttons are so low and just the length of the jacket, but I do love the length of the jacket. And then also the massive shoulder pads that make me look like a linebacker. That's an easy fix, so I plan on taking it to a really talented tailor, or seamstress. I have to find a new one, but you can take out the shoulder pads. You can either have no shoulder pads, you can ask them to put something smaller in if you'd like. Just be careful that it can change where the hem sits on your shoulder. And then also I'm going to add 2 more buttons just to kind of bring it up to the modern era. And that really does tick the box that I was looking for something that was double-breasted, but that had the 4 buttons, because I'm not really keen on the, just the 2-button look. But you can't beat the quality. It's got that kind of boyfriend oversized fit, with a longer length. So when you are shopping secondhand, if it's not exactly what you're looking for, try to see if there are ways that you can tweak it like this. Can you, change up the shoulder pad? Can you change out the buttons? Can you maybe shorten the sleeves? Those are things that you most likely can do. You just want to find someone who knows really how to do those things. If it's more complicated than that, you might think twice, although I have had things deconstructed and reconstructed, but obviously that's going to add to the price of the item. And you need to find someone who will not mess up the item, which also has happened to me. So don't be afraid if something's not exactly, if you think that you can have it altered to be that exact piece, go for it. The next thing that was also kind of an impulse purchase, but was kind of on my wish list, is the St. John striped cardigan. I have actually bought 3 striped things now, which you'll see the other 2. I love stripes. I think they're a great way to add a pattern. They've got those French girl vibes. St. John especially, they make such great knits, and I feel like they kind of have that connotation of like old lady because they do a lot of the knit, you know, skirt suits, but definitely check them out. Their knits are just, they're such nice quality, they're heavy, they're not super thin, they're gonna last, they're durable, and you can usually find them for a really great price. I have one of those blazer sweaters you see sometimes on my Instagram. It's in gray. It is so well made, and I think I got it for like 60 bucks. It's so cozy. It's like the perfect piece, and it's gonna last such a long time because it's such great quality. So check out St. John. The thing that I would say though, the buttons are okay. That's something that you know, like I said before, you can always switch out the buttons. So I'm kind of still debating about that, but I didn't realize that it was going to be 3/4. Now, I normally do pull my sleeves up. It's a habit from like childhood because most of the time my sleeves were too short on me because I have really long arms. So, you know, I mean, I would probably pull it up anyway, but it would just be nice if they were, if they were just a regular length. So, an impulse purchase, but I don't necessarily regret it. So the second striped piece is something that I actually tried to buy last year and they sold out. I love anything with that's kind of like a basic cut but has an interesting detail, and especially like the striped pieces with the buttons down the shoulder. Cezanne makes, I think it's just more like of a cotton mariner top, but it has the gold buttons. That's on my wish list. I love that. I think it's just so chic. And so I came across this. This is Bloomingdale's brand. It's called C by Bloomingdale's. This is 100% cashmere, and it has black buttons down the side. And so last year I tried to get it. They sold out. I was heartbroken. I randomly one day went on Poshmark, found it, knew its tags, and bid $35, and they accepted. So literally fell into my lap. It's so cozy. I know you can't see on camera, but it's so soft. So that's one of the reasons why I really advocate for secondhand. I mean, this was new, in, you know, obviously great condition, it's great quality, and I mean, I spent so little on it. You would probably spend that much on just a basic sweater at Target that's not gonna last and fall apart. So definitely, if you're not really into secondhand or you're kind of new to it, you know, just check out, there's so many options, and it's such a great way to be friendly to your budget but still get those high quality pieces. Super excited, can't wait to wear it now that fall is finally here and it's really chilly after being so hot for so long. So the third striped piece, and I do have more striped items on my list because I'm slightly OCD, is this Weekend Max Mara striped top. It's just, you know, a basic striped long sleeve t-shirt. This I also got secondhand, kind of an impulse purchase. This is an instance where you really don't know what you're going to get till it comes. It's in great condition, but it had a super heavy, like perfumed laundry detergent smell, which has taken a few washes to like calm that down. I don't use any, I use like very basic laundry detergent. I just couldn't stand the smell. So that's kind of one, you know, thing that I noticed about this. And also I didn't really realize, because I don't do a lot of like super stretchy pieces in my wardrobe, that when I tuck this in, it tends to make like wonky shapes along the waistband. It doesn't just sit nicely like a non-stretch cotton would. So, I mean, I might replace this with something else because it's just not quite cooperating with me in the way that I want to style it. But it's nice to have, you know, for the in-between, just to have like a basic long sleeve top when I don't need a super heavy sweater. So another piece that was on my wish list, but actually was an impulse kind of find, is this cardigan. Before the striped St. John cardigan, I didn't have any cardigans in my wardrobe, and I don't know why. I mean, they're the perfect piece for fall. You can wear your silk camis on underneath. You can wear it by itself. You know, you can layer another sweater underneath it. It really gives your wardrobe a lot of versatility. So I had some cardigan, you know, options on my wish list. I think the lighter color is nice because it really does go with a lot. This is a wool cashmere blend. It was new with tags from Housing Works, which is a thrift store that supports those with AIDS and those who are homeless. So people tend to be very generous when they donate. You can find amazing finds. They have a few locations in New York City, and then also I discovered they have an online shop, which is how I found this, and it was an amazing price and I grabbed it. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that they now ship from their stores. So I think that it might still be available. Last time I checked it was, and there's also like a burgundy color. So you might be able to still like snag one, but if you don't have a cardigan in your wardrobe, it's a definite piece to add to your wish list. So this is a super impulse purchase, but it was only $3 from a charity shop. And I find charity shops can have some of the best pieces because people tend to be very generous, like Housing Works. I don't know, I think it's real snakeskin. I just like the pattern, but literally $3. And I thought, you know, can't go wrong. It's adjustable. It has several different holes, so I can wear it either, you know, on my hips or on my waist. So I liked that. And I just love the print. So I couldn't pass it up for $3. So I think it is something that was a good impulse purchase. The last thing that I had plans on buying these secondhand, there were a pair that were new on the RealReal, but they were actually much more expensive than what I got them for. I found these on sale on the website My Teresa, which I've never shopped before, but I wanted a mule. I don't have before this, I didn't have a mule in my wardrobe, and my fall shoe collection is in a really sad state right now, and I wanted to just add, you know, some other shoe options and different styles. So I found these are from, I don't know how to say it, Loq, L-O-Q. I've been seeing some of their strappy sandals like everywhere on Instagram this summer, and these were pretty affordable. I love just like this chocolate, you know, embossed leather, which I don't have in my wardrobe. So now I'm thinking, I feel like I need a belt to go with it. I feel like I need a purse in this like chocolate embossed. It definitely inspires me to add more chocolate brown to my wardrobe because it does feel very luxurious. And I like the style of the mule that goes more around your foot. You know, some mules, they're literally just across your toes, and I don't know how people keep those on their feet. There's no way that I could walk in those. So these actually, I can walk in. They hold my feet in pretty well, and it's just a really low heel. So that makes it very walkable as well. But it's just nice to have something different. You know, it makes you excited about your wardrobe. It makes you excited to kind of, you know, try out different ways to incorporate it with the pieces you already have. So these are going to be, I think, my go-to all fall. So that is all I have. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope that that was entertaining for you. I love to watch these kind of videos, so I love to do them as well. And thanks for sticking around to the end.